Yep. And then you Corcron. It's the only way that we
not being able to play that Sea Giant. I was trying to find a way to get that Sea Giant out if I was going to play that Corcron.
There was no way.
Yeah, I mean, this turn's when I died.
Didn't do that first, huh?
It doesn't matter.
You could have drawn a swipe to end the game.
That's true.
Oh, this is bad.
It means I can't play my Sea Giant. But
Well, if you play your
doesn't
Sea
do
Giant,
it.
you're dead. Guaranteed. So. Good game.
Well played. And our first loss.
Disappointing, but we weren't going to go 12-0.
So that Starfall, which was boosted by the Kobold, is one of those things that you can't really play around or consider. So that did not end well for us. And those games are going to happen. So I do think we played that correctly. Which twos do I like best?
Fairy Dragon is always a good one to start off with.
Yep.
Pyro,
I kind of want to keep the Pyro for later.
yeah.
Um,
Do you want the Taskmaster for some utility?
yeah, let's keep all these.
Okay.
He's a druid. What's he going to do?
Base. Always using the face.
So I kept the Acidic Swampu, so I had the option to just play the Fairy Dragon, but I guess we're gonna start this off like this.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
That's unfortunate.
I'm gonna use Slam because if I don't slam it, he's gonna remove the 2/2, and then I can't slam him afterwards.
Yeah.
Good. Now I have a frothing the next turn. If he doesn't choose to trade with me. That was very anti-tempo, but I think that 2/3 it just stops my tempo in its tracks in any case. Now I can't play the frothing.
Fairy Dragon?
Fairy Dragon?
Fairy Dragon.
Wanna blow something up?
Oh.
Oh,
wow. That value. Damn.
And game. Well, are you going to buff it now?
There's no point. I don't know why you would not use your
Hero power, yeah.
hero power. Oh god, that was so good.
Well, here's another game we're going to lose. I I put out the Frothing, which is gonna die, or do I put out the Dire Wolf and the Acidic Swamp Booze, where one of them is going to die, and then he is going to be able to put down a 5-drop. That cycled itself, so he removed 1, 2, 3. So he just gained 3 cards on that play. With a total of 3 mana used.
Okay, think about it this way. If you do the Dire Wolf, Acidic Swamp was played, you have a high chance of something sticking, so when you do the Stormpipe Commando, you can just kill it off with the...
But nothing's gonna have 4 health. Like, his chances of putting out something with 4 health is very low.
If you just put out the thing, it's probably just going to die.
I have no good follow-up plays for anyone.
You have no good follow-up plays for anything. Yeah, the Acolyte might have just lost us the game.
He just did the equivalent of playing an amazing Battle Rage.
Mm-hmm.
Where shall I start?
Whoa.
Interesting.
Look at that Stormpike value.
So good.
I don't know why he did that, but I'm not gonna ask questions. I have 5 cards, he has a lot more than that. He had another combo. Jeez. Sometimes I don't think there's anything we can do about it. I'm just gonna attack him to the face. Any objections?
Yeah, do it. There was not a single
We don't even have
play
a
in there.
Fairy War Axe to like get some tempo back. We have nothing. Absolutely nothing.
What?
That Ironbark is coming out the next turn. Yeah, I think it's the best time to play the Sea Giant.
Yeah, let's do it.
Man, that Reckless Rocketeer would look good right about now.
Yes, it would. A bit strange.
Yay!
Well, questing.
Yep. Questing, frothing, and attack. He gets to pick which one he removes.
Yeah. Yeah.
West. Baby test.
We're not that far
Where
behind.
shall I start?
Ugh.
That is unfortunate.
Yes, you have to make the trade if you can't kill it otherwise.
Swipe.
Drink with me, friend.
Huh.
Good for him.
And Molten Giant.
I have to hope he can't take care of a Molten Giant.
Basically.
My other option is to hope to draw a ton of Fairy War Axes and him never armoring up, which is not gonna, never taunting up, which is not gonna happen.
Yeah. It's not gonna happen.
All right, 2 cards against 4, and that's
Nope.
that.
Oh, you know what you gotta do. So it's 1.5 cards against 3 cards.
I'm like slowly getting some cards on him, but my deck isn't gonna be able to do this.
Nope.
Especially not when he has that. Frickin' Mad Bomber and Acolyte combo.
Too good.
There's no way to get the Boulder Fist. I have a Boulder Fist Ogre and I have no way to get it to be a little hurt.
No. Battle Rage. Of course.
I'm so dead.
You're so dead. It's alright. Just smash yourself into it. Swipe us. Just swipe us.
Where shall I start?
Oh,
That works. Oh yeah, that's right. He had that card.
right. You had that. Yeah, that too. Cool. Good game.
GG.
Those are the 3 cards that the Acolyte drew.
All right. Need to get to 7 wins. That bomber.
Hero Bomber.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I will fight with
Extra card. Damn it.
victory or death.
I hate playing against the Paladin without the coin. Axe. I need my axe. I have 4 of them in this deck, and I need my axe. Because he's going to coin out a 2-drop. So the Paladin is, oh, or he doesn't even have to go in on a 2-drop, he can just have a 1-drop trade positively with me. Do I sacrifice something?
You can't just wait until turn 4.
No, but I can cleave whatever the heck else he puts out once he puts out a 3-drop.
That's true.
Although, if he ends up, actually putting out an Archer Protector, it wouldn't even matter. I put out something, he trades with it. I Fairy Dragon the next turn, he trades with it.
What now?
I might as well cleave.
Okay.
Justice demands retribution.
Not on my
Yeah.
There we go.
That's what we were afraid of. And it doesn't matter, because the cleave's not actually going to get value here. Do it just to slow him down.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what he puts out. Hopefully he puts down like a Shattered Sun Cleric.
Drink with me, friend.
Oh, good. We get tempo back.
Very nice.
I smell blood.
I mean, we don't, because that's only 1 mana.
Right.
Well,
Well, you
Pyro on Battle Rage.
Yeah.
I think that's the best use of Battle Rage. Because if I put 2
Sadly.
things out, I'm very susceptible to a Consecrate.
Yeah, yeah.
I like to play with fire.
Job's done. Well played.
Hmm.
Let me think.
Put out a sword.
Tiger,
Yeah.
Knight.
So
Knight.
Ready, sir.
puts out a random normal thing. Well, I guess the Drake is not bad.
Drake isn't bad.
Yeah, a Drake is not bad. No reason not to play a Drake. Get some more options on the board. So a Fairy Dragon and a Shattered Sun would have been more tempo, and it would have showed that I was able to kill the Silver Hand,
demands retribution.
even if he trades the Squire in. But we kind of get to the same board result here.
Yeah.
We're able to deal less damage to him, but I think we're playing control at this point because we passed our turn 2. Oh, he had both a Silver Hand and a Tiger.
Interesting.
I really want to play into this Consecrate.
Harvest and or
Harvest and a Fairy Dragon. Yeah,
well, why the fairy dragon instead of the
the panda.
oh the panda? Oh, you could ooze and then bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Job's done.
So we are going to lose the board, and we have no easy way to get it back because we do not draw axes when we need it, and we will draw 4 axes in the end when they are completely useless.
Report Reporting for duty.
Well, we could slam in Stormpike now.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. The other option will be to Shattered Sun, but then we have to Youthful Brewmaster back the Shattered Sun. That's just not as good.
What now?
Slam first.
So I can Shattered Sun this, trade into it, and then bring back the Shattered Sun. Or bring back the 2-1 rather. And then have 2 3/2s on the board, which is kind of awkward for him to deal with. If I Stormpike
he's
it,
forced
I
to
would
use a
have...
Consecrate.
Well, but he could do that anyway if I have a 4-2 and a 2-1.
Right.
Well played.
I think I'm going to do that.
I think that's fair.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So he hasn't put out a weapon yet, even though I've had stuff on the board. So I'm guessing he isn't holding like 2 swords. And I still have the Stormpike Commando, so if he uses the Yeti to make a trade, I can Stormpike Commando the next turn. There's one
There we go.
weapon.
For the crusade!
Ha ha ha. Too bad I can't play everything at once. Have to play the Blood Knight.
Yes.
I'm gonna Blood Knight into Ooze.
Blood Knight, Ooze. Damage Golden Tap.
It's better than Blood Knight and Stormpike. No, it is not better than Blood Knight and Stormpike. I'm gonna Blood Knight and Stormpike.
And save the Ooze for another time.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I can get value out of the Ooze later, maybe. But there's no way I can get more value out of the Stormpike. Or, I mean, there is, but
There
most
is,
likely
but
not.
who knows? Okay.
I'm gonna eat. Glory to the Sindora.
Well played.
He has no good way of removing the Stormpike. He only gets like a one-step trade up.
Consecrate could be... Alright.
Wow. It's kind of unfortunate.
Reporting for duty.
Now I can War Axe. I War Axe, I kill the 2-1, and I put out the Molten Giant.
Yeah.
Or I can Corcoran Elite into a 1-1,
Thank you.
and then put out a damaged Golem. No, the Molten Giant's fine.
The Molten Giant's fine.
Job done.
So I would have done it that way if I could remove his board so he can't Blessing of Kings anything, but... Oh god.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus! What is with these games?
Reporting for
Okay, what's 7 mana? What did he draw? Oh
A
god, he's
Guardian
gonna have
Kings.
a... Huh? No. The one that buffs all his creatures.
Oh, Storm. Wait, yeah, I mean that or Guardian of Kings.
I'm dead.
Well, you axe.
Because the point of playing a big thing to a paladin is that they have no good way to remove big things. I'm dead.
It's not looking great right now.
If I Corcron Elite into one of them, he's gonna put out a 6/6. It's gonna buff the other one. It's gonna remove the Corcron Elite anyway. I'm dead.
You're pretty dead, but
If I put out the
We'll see what happens.
Ooze,
if you put out the ooze, I think you're just
then I
Yeah.
have to trade the Corcron Elite into the Silver Hammer.
yeah.
And then he trades the other one, and I have... Okay, fine. If he has a Consecrate, he wins.
It's always, I mean that's the way it is. It's just
Yep.
the way it is.
That was such a big swing.
Yeah, Holy Wrath doing 7 damage.
Behold the might
Yep.
of Storm!
Stormwind Champion, good. That means he doesn't have a Consecrate.
Reporting for duty.
Kills the 4/2. So I have a way of removing that Stormwind Champion, which is what I need, but that's going to slowly make me draw my way to death.
You're not going to burst it down, but
I'm going to have to do it, otherwise he's going to snowball really quickly.
I know.
Like,
yeah.
I'm dead in 2 turns if I don't do this.
All right. Well, it looks like we'll have plenty of time for me to prep before we have that dinner. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah. Nope, it wouldn't matter. Would not matter. Alright,
7.
who do we cruel Taskmaster?
We can't cruel Taskmaster anything really. We obviously can't do it to his guys because then he will have lethal. We do it to our Crusader, that
Well
is so useless.
well planned work.
Huh.
Yeah, pretty much nothing we do right now matters. We're top decking. He's got 2 creatures on the board, 5 cards
on
in
next
hand.
turn. Or this turn.
Maybe all 5 of his cards are divine favors. Have you thought about that?
That would mean I lose, still. Most
Well
likely.
met.
Because I also have no taunts in this deck.
Yep.
Okay, so now he is just screwing around.
Well, we went from 5-0 to 5-3.
Our losses were, one was a Kobold Starfall combo, which removed our entire board of 3 very big creatures. One was a Bomber onto a Acolyte of Pain that hit the Acolyte of Pain twice. So the Acolyte of Pain 3 cards. And in this one, what happened here? I have very bad memory. Oh, that's right. We had a giant, and he used a Holy Wrath that dealt 7 damage. And also, of course, drew.
Cookie has a question. Cookie asks, would you say that your deck was too two-drop heavy?
Nope, it was too spell heavy. Because there were often times where we actually did not have 2-drops to play. We were only able to use spells. So if you look at the deck, it had something like 9, 10 spells, which is a little too much. It wasn't too. We actually didn't have that many 2-drops. Do we have like 8 2-drops? Like even if you
No,
counted the cruel
right.
Taskmaster.
So the misleading thing, if you just look at the chart, it seems like we have so many 2s. A lot of our 2s are utility cards, like slams, like cleave, battle rage. Those add to the graph, but those are not things you would actually play onto. They're just things that cost 2 mana.
Yeah. We did need like one more big thing out there, but we weren't offered any good big things. The closest to a big thing we were offered that we didn't take was a Dragon Link mechanic over a Fiery War Axe. And that was kind of a toss-up.
And that's always one of the things to consider. There's a difference between an actual 2-drop and a 2-mana costing card. And I don't think the 2-drops were too much. You know, this was an average deck. We didn't get the number of wins that we wanted to. A couple of the losses were a little bit unfortunate.
Oh, all of the losses were unfortunate. We were all like either winning or like completely even when that happened.
Yeah.
And so those are things that, like, if you lose to something that you could kind of plan around, that's a bad play. And you did it, and you had the options. If you just don't have options and he like slowly kills you, that's bad drafting. And if combos or like RNG has such a massive effect, you just take those losses. They're going to happen, and unfortunately, these happen 3 in a row. They actually normally happen like maybe 15-20% of your games.
Yeah, and that's part of the frustration and part of the fun and part of the beauty of Hearthstone. It's one of those games where it's obviously not like chess. Oh, look at that wisp. It's not like chess where if you win, you are just like it's
They
all
trying to
skill.
remind me of how this deck loses.
Oh, of course, Starfall. Well, there's no Cabal here.
Okay. So, does anyone have any more questions? Otherwise, I think this will wrap up our stream for today.
Yeah, we'll be happy to take a couple of questions.
Yeah, this is good. I mean, it's not good that we didn't get to a high win rate. You can go look at the Druid play for more more win runs. But this was nice and quick.
That Druid deck was also a pretty good deck.
Yeah, that Druid deck was a better deck than this Warrior deck was. This Warrior deck, it wasn't 2-drop heavy so much as it was missing a number of cards that we needed from 4 to 7 to like balance it out. Like,
yeah,
we would have wanted one of the Fire War Axes or Slam or the Cleave to be a big creature. What did I take that Cleave over? I remember we were debating that. Maybe that was a mistake.
We can look back on it. But yeah, I mean, there seems to be no questions in the chat. Both of us want to thank you guys for watching. Hope it was sort of entertaining. It was a little bit disappointing that we didn't get
We
higher
took the
wins.
Cleave over an Ancient Brewmaster. You may have been right about that.
There
You
we
may
go.
have been right about that. Although I got a lot of value out of the Cleave.
Sometimes, yeah.
But
We
it's
don't
true. We kind of just needed creatures to put out. So I
We
think
needed
that was
creatures.
a mistake.
It's all right. But all right, should we end it here today?
Yeah. Okay. So thank you all for watching, and tune in next week. We're also hoping to broadcast on Saturday, but we'll let you know.
Thanks a lot, guys.